program or some sort of glow up journey of some sort, almost every single one, no matter who makes it, is going to have a space about energy clearing. And I love energy clearing. I love it in a digital way, like get rid of those contacts, those emails, those phone numbers, all of that. But energy clearing can be a little bit overwhelming because if you really think about it, it goes down to everything. God is a God of order. I totally believe that. So I feel like we are to be of order too. We're made in his image, so we are to be of order too. And that can get pretty molecular if you let it. But I encourage you to work on it, even if it's just a little bit at a time. That's why I love the challenges because it's just a little bit. It's bite sized. It's not overwhelming. It's not, hey, go rent a dumpster and declutter your entire house today. Because who can do that? I can't do that. I don't know who can. If you can, good for you, but I cannot. So the really small things I feel like are just more helpful for me anyway. I can do bite sized. So I just wanted to show a couple of the super easy ways that I feel like you can do if you haven't thought of these yet, because there are, like I said, there are lists like go through and delete your text threads, go through and delete your old messages, curate who you are following on social media so that you're not seeing anyone who triggers you or makes you feel any kind of way or makes you feel like old you versus new you, anyone who really just is not in alignment. But one of the spaces that I thought was kind of big, kind of not, was shower. Like when I say that I used to have a million freaking things in the shower, like I mean that. A million products, things like that. And now it's like really just what I need. Of course, I still bring other items from the tub area over here, like all my shaving stuff, whatever. I still have a lot of products, but I don't have to the degree I did. Same with countertop. Like, I don't like super cluttered counter spaces at all. Like, we've had lots of cute little holders and stuff like that. We do have electric toothbrushes too, but like the really simple just freaking works. I definitely need time to refresh my flowers, but that's a whole other conversation. So little stuff, like I can't do the Pinterest version of this tub that I want to do with the super nice bamboo one right now, but guess what? This little tray at Target was $5 freaking. And this little light bulb, also Target, $5. You can turn it on any color that you want. And it just kind of up levels the space and makes it easy for some of like the oils and things like that. I told myself, like, hey, if it doesn't fit on this one spinner, it can't live here anymore. It makes it a little less overwhelming than having so many things. So curating your space can be the little stuff, it can be the big stuff, but essentially just narrowing down what you actually need, what you actually like, and what actually feels aligned with you right now in this moment. So if you guys watch some of the declutters and restocks of like the makeup, like I threw away, I don't know, hundreds of dollars of makeup probably. So like honestly, there's so much stuff that you can get rid of that you really don't need, and not just get rid of it this one time, get rid of it, but get rid of it and not rebuy it. That's the important part. To be buying the things that actually serve you, that you're actually using, that you actually like, not just buying things. And even like for gifts, like I get a lot of lotions and perfumes and things like that for Christmas, and a lot of them I don't like the smell or don't like the packaging, whatever. Great, I don't have to keep it. Like I used to want to keep those. Now I don't keep those. Like give them away, donate them to someone who does want them, who'll be super excited. Like the women shelters, especially, like they need all those items. And I am glad to give those items away and keep my space curated for me where I'm at right now in this moment. Especially with lotions, like there were some lotions that were really pricey that I was finally able to get rid of last week. Like I don't like how these smell. I don't like how they feel on my skin. I'm not going to use them anymore. Like I do so much better using like castor oil. I do like the EOS, the vanilla cashmere too, but maybe like a mix of those, not ooh, this was expensive, so it must be awesome, when it's really not awesome, or at least not for my skin. I don't like it, don't need it, had to let it go. This can be for any space in your house. Like go into your kitchen cabinets. Like, are there cups you don't like? Are there coffee mugs you don't like? I don't know, anything. Anything that you don't like, don't use. Maybe not to the point of minimalism, but to the point of curating your space for you in the era that you're in the place that you're in, it does feel better. Like even the clean countertops feel so much better than having, 15 things of makeup and hairbrushes and just everything all over the place. Like it's clean, it's easy. It does not activate my nervous system to rush crazy mode because I swear, especially as women, like if your space is cluttered, your mind will be cluttered too. Argue if you want, but a cluttered mind definitely aligns with the cluttered space. Everyone I know who's like that frenzy, crazy, high energy, anxious person has a freaking messy house. And I like a clean house, I like a clean space, but if I do start to notice like maybe stuff piling up on the nightstand, it does make me kind of like jittery or kind of like feeling bad. Like, why is it like this? That clean space, putting a room to bed, no matter what room, bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens, all that, like having my kitchen sink free of dishes, empty, feels good. It gives me peace. I like how it looks, I like how it feels. It's not something I walk past and I'm like, ooh, another thing to do, another item to check off. No, it just gives me peace. So, definitely just wanted to recommend if you are in some program or working on something, when they say to clear your space, it's not just decluttering. It's not just, hey, I threw away 10 trash bags of stuff. Like, do that by all means if you need to do that. But it's really about curating for you, about what you actually like, what you actually use, and what you can actually maintain without stress, especially for women, like especially if you are working on femininity and flow. If you have so much stuff, then you're spending so much time picking up that stuff and you can't be in that rest, receive, relax mode because you're running around like a crazy person. Those two things do not go together. Hoarding mentality, I gotta keep it for this, is not receiving, trusting. I know if I need more lotion, I can go to the store and buy it. I know if I need another winter coat, I can go get one. Being able to release is also a form of trust. Trusting that the divine masculine God is gonna handle it if you need another whatever it is you're giving away that doesn't serve you. And also making some intention, they'll say like get trash bags, and I've definitely done that. But I do feel like I personally feel better if I'm giving it to a person, to someone that can use it and can love on that item or would really appreciate and use that item. Whereas it's just not for me, not in this season and this time. Anyway, have an awesome Saturday, guys.